Hey Nelly Addicts, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I am pulling out some of my dips that I have never tried before. You guys know that before the new year came in, I said that I wanted to go through some of my untried dips, and I found two absolutely beautiful dips, one from Sparkling Co and one from Dev's Dips. And I know it's after Valentine's Day, but doesn't mean I still can't wear pink. So I've already done 3 nails off camera, and I have on my UNT peel off base coat because I am going to be switching these dip powders out at least once or twice a week. But if you want to keep your dips longer than that, then I advise you not to use the peel off base. So after I laid down a thin layer of my dip base, I poured over the dip powder. This makes it very thin and even. You can also dip your finger into the jar, but if you want a nice thin even coat, sometimes it's better to sprinkle over the first layer. After you dust off your first layer, you can go back in with your second layer and also a third layer if you feel like the dip powder is still not fully covering or giving the opacity that you like. I'm still wearing my Tipex nails that I got off Amazon and did a review on, so there's no need for me to build an apex. I can do a video on how to build an apex, but it'll have to be after I take these nails off. Right now the apex is already built in, so I just need to make sure that my dip powder lays on smooth and even and it doesn't get built up to be too bulky. One tip that I would like to give when working with dip powder and dip liquids is after you apply your dip base in a thin layer, I just take and wipe it off on a paper towel so that way none of the powder transfers back into the bottle, because dip base is easily contaminated depending on what brand you're using. So to keep that down, every time you apply dip base to your nail, wipe it off. Wipe the brush off on a paper towel and then put it back into the bottle. Another tip for when you're working with dip powder that has glitter in it is to pour over the first layer, and that gives you all the small glitters. And then when you're ready for your second layer, instead of pouring it over, you can just lay your finger down flat into the cupcake liner, and it'll pick up all the larger glitters and give you more opacity. You can also shake the cupcake liner just gently, and it'll also bring all the big glitters to the top so that you can pick it up more easily when you lay your finger down flat. For chunky glitters or flakes in your dip powder, I would recommend pouring over a clear acrylic or clear dip powder, so that way when you get ready to file and buff, it doesn't disrupt your glitters, because all the glitters, once you file the color off of them, they all turn silver. So if you want to keep all your hard work that you've done and keep those pretty shiny glitters, it's preferred that you use a clear dip powder over top of your design and then go in with your filing and buffing. So here I'm just activating, and that is to set your dip powder in place. And once it gets hard, then you can start your filing and buffing. You want to wait a few minutes and listen for the tap sound. The tapping sound means that the powder is hardened and cured, and then you can begin your file and buffing. I also wanted to make a note to you guys that I do wipe off my brush after I put down a layer of activator. Each time I put a layer of activator on my nails, I wipe it off on the paper towel and then put it back into the bottle. And that's just so that I don't contaminate my activator with a bunch of glitters and it transfers over to my solid color. After you file and buffed, you want to go back in with another layer of activator Wait about 30 to 60 seconds and then just use a lint-free pad and wipe off the excess. Then you can go in with your top coat. For your top coat, you just want to do 3 quick swipes, wait about 30 seconds, and then go in with your second layer of top coat. And also, don't forget to wipe your brush off on a paper towel in between each layer of top coat, just like you did with your activator brush and your dip base coat brush. And also cap your edges. Okay, Nailiaddicts, you know it's Saturday, so I had to throw in some stamping because I love doing stamping Saturday. But this is not a real detailed one. This was just one image, and I mixed up 2 different colors, which was a chrome silver and a white, just to lighten it up a little bit, because I really just wanted the background image to almost blend in with the base color. And once I stamp this down, I'm going to decorate it with some hot pink gemstones to match the glitter dip powder. After I cured my rhinestones, you can see that the dip powder that was white is now light pink. It is a sun or temp changer dip powder, and you can almost see it going from pink to white because as it cooled off from being in the UV lamp, it goes back to its original color. Okay, Nailiaddicts, this is the set complete, and I absolutely love it. The camera is not doing this justice. The sparkly glitter is so pretty when you see it. And to top it off, I use my cuticle oil that is available on my Etsy shop. It smells so delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.